Hey there, Pug Central 101, WileChase here, and I am bringing you a black and white Wi-Fi battle against vexacus4666. So, anyways, he leads off with Nerfoon, I lead off with Rachi. I know I can't really stay in, but at the same time I don't want him to get a free sub up, so I'm just going to turn out. He tried to go for the Sunspore, missed, oh fucking well. You know, I don't really use Rachi the rest of the match anyways, so it doesn't make too much of a difference. So anyways, go to Heatran, because he can't really do much to Heatran with Airfoon. So I'm just going to Lava Plume, and he's going to sub up, and I'm like, okay then, don't really care. So, whatever. So, he is going to go for the Attract, and I'm like, what? Attract? But, I hit past it and just kill him off with the Lava Plume, which is fine by me. I mean, if it wasn't fine by me, I'd probably be wrong in the head. But, you know, I'm not wrong in the head. At least I'd like to think that. So anyways, he goes out to, Randarosu, and I'm like, okay, I'll just go to Rotom. It does shit, so I'm thinking it's like Scarf, and he goes for the Hammer. I forgot if I said that or not, but whatever. So anyways, I'm gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp, knowing he's gonna switch, and he has nothing on his team that can really take a Will-O-Wisp, so he just went down to his Notore because, you know, he can hit me and not afraid of anything. So I'm gonna go to my Shaman, because, yeah, it's just Shaman. Why not? So he tried to go for Leech Seed, didn't work because Shaman, so I'm like, okay, I'll get a free sub up, knowing he's gonna switch. And he goes out to an Arcanine, and I'm like, okay, I get a free sub up, that's cool, I guess. So here, I guess he was predicting me to be like, or not for me to be like, but for me to have the Earth Power, so he went for the Extreme Speed. Didn't actually break my sub, which I was like, whoa, it didn't break my sub. What is this nonsense? So he goes for another Extreme Speed, and try and get another Leech Seed off. Works this time. So right now I'm thinking it's, like, choiced in some way. I mean, it wouldn't make sense for it to be banded, but at the same time, it's the only thing I can see right now. So I just go for the sub, but he goes for CC, thinking I would want to go out to Heatran, predicting the fire attack. Which, I mean, I was thinking about it, but I thought he was still choiced. So, yeah. Just gonna try and go for another sub here, because nothing really better to do. He goes for the Extreme Speed, and he does shit. Like, seriously, that was just fucking terrible. So, yeah, I'm gonna go for the Seed Flare here, I think, because I said so. He's like, give me a better reason not to Seed Flare. And he goes out to his Randarosu. I miss. Kind of was annoying at that part of the game, but didn't really matter. So he's just gonna U-turn out. I'll easily break my sub. And he's going to U-turn out to a Scizor. And I tried to go for Leech Seed, but nope! It misses too. So here I just decided to stay in, go for the HP Fire, because I'm figuring Shaman can't do too much to his team without, like, me being extremely stally. So I'm like, okay, I'll get some damage off, die, and I don't really care. Plus, I get switch advantage since he's U-turning, so that's cool, I guess. So he goes out to his Genie. Why'd I call it a Genie? It's Randarosu. Actually, it's Landalos, but I prefer the first Japanese names we were given because I already learned them. So he's just gonna go for Stone Edge, and I'm like, why did you Stone Edge? I have Hydro Pump. And so he dies. So that's fine, I guess. So he goes up to Scizor, who's gonna Bullet Punch, and he'll do absolute shit, and then I'll just kill him off with a Thunderbolt, and I'm like, lol, lol, lol. So yeah, that's pretty nice, I guess. So, he's gonna go out to a Cress. I know that he's probably gonna go for a status move and, like, not have Calm Mind or sub. So I'm gonna go to my Heatran, who has the Toxic. He just lays up with the Reflect, and I'm gonna get that Toxic off, which is cool, I guess. I mean, I don't really care about the Reflect, because I know it'll probably wear off before I really want to use physical attacks. So, he goes out to Notore, as I try to Earth Power. So I'm like, okay. So I thought he might want to go back out to Arcanine predicting the fire attack, but he didn't, so he went up to this. Goes for Leech Seed, but I'll just take him out with the Lava Plume, hopefully. And, I mean, I should, and I do, so that's nice. Because I know that thing has this pretty decent special defense, but times 4 Lava Plume shouldn't live. So anyways, he goes out to Arcanine. Don't really want to stay in. Know he's going to go for CC, so I go to Randarosu, who I know can take it, and can also take the blah blah with the blah blah. It can take Extreme Speed after the CC. But he actually crits a CC there, so I don't know, whatever. So here I go for Explosion, just in case you want to stay in, but also at the same time, if you want to go back out to Cress. Even though this thing isn't banded, I'm figuring it should do a little bit, but then I'm like, wait a second, he has the Reflect up. and it is absolute shit. But I'm not really scared of his Arcanine, so I didn't really care. So I go to my Rachi just to trick him the Scarf, so I can, like, trick him the Scarf, because there's, like, no better reason not to trick him the Scarf. It just goes for the Thunder Wave, it's locked into it, so whatever. So I'm just gonna go for the rocks here, because I can, even though I should have U-turned, even though it doesn't really matter. But, you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda, you know. So, he goes for Flare Blitz, like I was figuring, and yeah, he'll just take me the fuck out. So that's cool for him. And it doesn't actually do that much back with recoil, which kind of sucks, but kind of don't really care. So I got to Rotom because it's the best thing to take on a Arcanine, I guess. So he goes for Flare Blitz, I guess, I don't know why really, but I'll just finish him off with the Hydro Pump, and all he has left is Cress, who has a Scarf, which doesn't really help it. I mean, if you think it helps it, kinda weird. So, he goes for Ice Beam, so that's basically game. So, yeah, because I'll just finish him off with a couple of T-Bolts and Toxic and blah blah, so yeah. Just gotta wait for the battle to end. So, good game, vexacus4666. Yeah, stuff, if you like the video, blah 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 blah. So rate, comment, sub, and someone's battle will be up tomorrow. Also, sorry this is late, but whatever. So rate, comment, sub, and I'll see you guys later.